物探し行くのさ。
Here we go. We are back. It's all finally working. Okay, yeah. It's a good thing I don't plan on using my keyboard. Question.
Yeah.
Do you hear the game right now?
Oh, I didn't realize
On
we started it.
Well, there's not any sound going on the...
I know. But I'm waiting. Hurry up and load some of your sound, god damn it.
Okay.
Yep. I hear the game.
Yeah, I see the audio application audio features activated. So when I was gonna say, were you here? I'm trying to remember. Were you here last week?
I don't remember. No, I wasn't. I was not.
Okay, so right now we are at Dressrosa.
I know. I was there for the end of it, I think.
Yeah. So we had just met Rebecca, and now when you're trying to get to the elevator that leads to the King's Plateau where Doflamingo is. The heavenly demon Don Quixote Doflamingo.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now we're trying to explore the area and see if we can get everything that we need. And I still have to search around all the nooks and crannies to see if there are any cubes here. By the way, you know what I absolutely love? I noticed this in all of the objects that exist in this game. But you see like these like hash marks all over everything.
Okay.
But I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's like a whole bunch of hash marks all over all the objects in this game. So right now I need to make my way to the elevator. Everything's on fire. Not only is everything on fire, but there's also a ton of gator melt. There's a ton of gator food around here. Oh, I just realized, we just met, like, Sabo and Rebecca over there, so. Square at fountain. Something I need to check. There it is. There it is. Sabo's record cube, Rebecca's record cube, and Burgess's record cube. Yeah, see, I just realized that anytime you meet a new character, it's highly recommended that when you're at that location... Ah, jeez. Hold on a sec. I realized there might be a bit of an issue. Hold on a second. I need to grab the TV remote. Because I think this might have been causing it. There. Because there was a time that I played this without the back TV active. and it didn't have any of those glitches. So, is that the Royal Palace up there? Saying like, that's very high up. You can pull a muscle staring that high, but I don't have it. But I don't have any muscles. Get it? Skull joke. Yeah, that's the thing that's sad. There's a Kit being busy. Kit can't enjoy the company of Brooks this time.
Yeah.
There's a city is in ruin. Doflamingo doesn't care about the people at all. Like, this is who he really is. His cruelty simply never came to light. He won't get away with it anymore. The tournament challengers mentioned something about taking down Doflamingo, but the Don Quixote family decimated the city in an instant. Oh, right. Yeah, basically all of the... There was a ton of people at the Colosseum that were all fighting each other over the flame fruit. So, then all of them realized, like... And then, whenever they were defeated, they were captured and turned into toys.
Let's see.
レベッカ、お前は戦わなくていいからな。安心して。その姿、あなたは違うよ。でも戦ってて手に入れたいもの、私兵隊さんともう一度暮らしたかったんだ。
I wanted to live with Mr. Soldier again.
そのためには、そう兵隊さんはじゃああなたのお父さんも。
Oh yeah, so Rebecca's backstory. Yeah, Rebecca's father was actually a ruffian. A long time ago, was a ruffian that was charged. Ruffian that like killed people.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately he decided. So ultimately they as a because they didn't believe in the death, because the country didn't believe in the death penalty at the time, they put him in as a they had him imprisoned, but then they ultimately decided, like, you know, as a means to like as a means for like penance, they placed him in the Colosseum under the consequence that he is forbidden to kill people. And over an extremely long period of time, throughout all the battles that he fought, he never lost in the Colosseum. And but he still believes himself to be a murderer. Like, he says, like, I still have blood on my hands, to the point that he would wear gloves. Like, because sometime later, everybody actually, like, his name is Kiros, and he became the, leader of he became the champion of the Colosseum. Like, never defeated, winner of, like, 1,000 battles in the Colosseum. So, everyone just started going like, yay, you're awesome. Everyone's saying, like, everyone was praising Kiros for his time in the Colosseum. But Kiros himself still always accepted that he was a murderer and he doesn't deserve any of this. So, until he met his future wife. I currently do not remember her name. But for all intents and purposes, in true Oda fashion, she looks exactly like Rebecca, but only with like a little darker shade of pink hair. So yeah, now it's time. Now there's enemies to fight here. the so after so she got so Kiros got married to Kiros and one of the king's daughters, I believe. They fell in love and got married, but they kept it a secret but they chose to keep it a secret. Not because of Kiros wanted it to be kept a secret, because he still felt guilty about everything. So let me just do so then after the event so then of course they have a kid, and because he still felt guilty about everything, Kiros saying like, these unclean hands are unworthy of carrying someone so pure and innocent. So he wore gloves anytime that he would carry Rebecca. Again, this is 100% like, this is everything that happening with this guy is 100% crippling self-doubt. So let's do jet whip real quick on these two, because their turn is coming up next. So then after the events of the Don Quixote family charging after Don Quixote family taking over Dressrosa, basically a mandate was put out that anyone who is connected to the anybody who's connected to the Riku family is to be captured. So after that, Kiros told his family, "You need to run and hide. You need to keep yourselves hidden. I'm going to go after Doflamingo and settle this." So then Kiros charges after Doflamingo. He unfortunately his attempt on Doflamingo fails, and then he gets hit by Pudding's attack. He gets hit by Pudding's ability. Wait, no, not Pudding. By the Hobby fruit, the Sugar's ability, which turned him into a toy, turned him into Mr. Soldier. However, there is one particular rule about the Hobby fruit that has to be enforced. She can transform you into a toy, and all the negative effects of that are in play. But in order for her to gain control, she has to set a verbal contract.
I see.
Like she basically just straight up has to tell you, like, you will serve the people, you will serve the Don Quixote family, and you will not be allowed to, and you are not allowed to speak of it, and you are not allowed to speak ill of the Don Quixote family, and you will serve us. So at that point, let's see here. Oh, it's his turn that's left, and two people. Oh dear, and two people are. Let's see here. Yeah, Brooke only has close range attacks. So then, but the problem is though that because of here's Sabo smacking people with his pipe. But yeah, because he was affected by the Hobby fruit, everyone forgot that Kiros existed. And because Kiros was forgotten, Kiros's wife completely forgot about his warning to stay hidden. So she, in order to feed, so she went out to try and get food to feed Rebecca, to help feed her and Rebecca. Unfortunately, she had a run-in with members of the Don Quixote family, and they shot her to death. And then Kiros, at this point, is turned into a toy soldier. Takes his wife's body back to Rebecca, and apologizes and takes it to Rebecca and apologizes like, I am sorry, I couldn't do anything to save her. This is my fault. So, and then at that point, Rebecca begins to be. Then at that point, Mr. Soldier takes care of Rebecca. And Rebecca doesn't even know that. Rebecca never knew that Mr. Soldier is her father because of the Hobby Foo's power.
Okay.
So then, at that point, and then sometime probably about a year or two later, Mr. Soldier teaches Rebecca how to fight. Basically, how to defend herself. But Rebecca is like, I don't want to hurt people. I'm like, you're not doing this to hurt people. You're doing this because you need to protect yourself. And that's pretty much what he does. He teaches her how to use a sword, teaches her self-defense. And ultimately, one of the biggest things that he teaches her is the whole use your opponent's momentum against them. Because that's actually one of the biggest things that she uses when she's in the Coliseum. So a lot of time passes to current storyline. Whenever Rebecca was in the tournament, she would always perform this particular technique. It's called, because of course it's a Coliseum whose ring is surrounded by a moat filled with giant fighting fish. They're literally called fighting fish. They're like giant fish with bull horns and scary faces. That if you fall into the water, they will beat you. They will beat you down. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Yeah, let's do swing arm. So Rebecca does this technique that is called like the back to the water dance. So basically, any person who would try to charge after her, trying to attack her, Rebecca would dodge, then swing her sword, and then smack them into the water, ensuring that they would still lose the fight, but she would not have to kill them. Because otherwise, the only other option in winning at the Coliseum when it's controlled by Doflamingo is either ring out or death. Hello everyone, I'm back. Sorry, the stream crashed. Not just the stream, my entire computer crashed. Really sorry about that.
It took me several minutes to notice it had happened.
Yeah. Happily I was able to fix it. So hopefully But happily, this is an RPG, so I don't actually lose any progress. I need to switch crew. Let's see here. These are all long-range guys, so I need... I think I need fighters. So let's do Sanji. Unfortunately, one of the guys is going to get an attack off. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, thankfully, you decided. So, can you... Did everything sound good, CC?
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Mm.
Everyone powered up. Let's go ahead and do this. Happily, I'm not going down that road yet. I have stuff here to check out. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. Give me a second. Sorry about this, everyone, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the locations of the Ethernet cord, so then that way it doesn't conk out every time. Not the Ethernet cord. I keep saying Ethernet cord. I don't know why I keep doing that. USB cord. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not hearing the game anymore, but I don't want to mess with. Is it still? Do you still hear the game on your end?
1 second, I have it muted. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it just fine.
Okay then, so I don't know why the audio stopped working on this end. Oh well. Oh, I think I might know why actually. Oh, I see. Let's go to I need to change it. Because it changed to the earphones and the wireless controller for some reason. There we go. I can hear it now. Can I get that item? Yes. A delicious fairy pumpkin. Shay King Dragon Maracas. There we go. Now plugged directly into the computer. It's actually working now. Holy cow! It's the same body type as previous dudes. It's just that he has like fabulous blue hair.
私はレベッカ様のおじい様に仕えていた元兵士。
Yeah. Yeah, a ton of the gladiators that were in the Colosseum were former soldiers of King Riku. They were basically given a choice to either join the Don Quixote family, to join the royal guard of the Don Quixote family, or be sent to the Colosseum to basically die.
一度もお会いすることなくおもちゃにされてしまっておりました。
そう、大変だったんだね。
やっとこの姿に戻れましたので、レベッカ様をお守りすべくコロシアム周辺を探しておりました。しかし情けない。こんな事態になるまで私は何もできなかったのです。
違うよ、あなたが悪い。
そうだぜ。悪いのは全部ドフラミンゴじゃねえか。はい、
かつて陸王様を騙しドレスローザを簒奪しておきながら、あの平和だった国が今は見る影もなく。
ええ、その気持ちは私も同じ。
Yeah. You know one thing that I feel really sad about?
だってドフラミンゴはルフィが。
ああ、あいつは俺が必ずぶっ飛ばしてやる。
Yeah, you know what? One thing that I'm really sad about when it comes to this game, there's no mention of any of the samurai from Wano, because the long-standing storyline that started since Punk Hazard is so the island that they went to before this, Punk Hazard. It had a location that had a samurai named Kinemon, who was actually sliced to pieces by Trafalgar Law's ability. Trafalgar Law's Devil Fruit power. So. Yeah, so Kine. Cool, I got evasion plus 20 jewelry. So the big storyline for the big storyline was that was about eventually was the storyline about them eventually going to reach Wano, the land of samurai, to go and defeat Kaido, one of the four emperors, king of the beasts, wielder of the giant Shenron dragon devil fruit. So, but yeah, so in the beginning there was, so, because I'm just collecting all these things. Oh, there's the cube if I want to escape, but... You want to stay with Luffy forever? Yeah, but we both have things we need to do. Yeah, they're both still family in the end. Luffy wants to be the king of the pirates, and Sabo is a member of the Revolutionary Army. Jeez, the city has so many twists and turns in it. Dang it, I was hoping to make it to the save point. But yeah. But yeah, because they put up the whole bounty thing for all like the members of the Straw Hats plus Sabo and Rebecca and them. They all in that bounty list. They also included the samurai from Wano Kinemon to try and because
王の大地と同じ。これなら開けられると思うよ。ちょっと待って。
よし、待ってろ。ドフラミンゴ。